Hi, everybody. My name is Dosha, and today I'm going to do a quick video on Jotform, which is a CRM system that can help you create a book of business. I am going to do the best I can to show you exactly how to create a Jotform, maybe all the benefits that you're able to get out of Jotform because I do use this frequently in my business. I do own a tax firm. That does not mean that this is only for tax firm owners. This can create a book of business for any type of respective field that you are in. So I am going to share my screen and we'll get it's going. Okay, so this is a clean jot form account. I just created one just so I can show you how to create one. So it is free to sign on. With the free um, account or membership, you can have to up to, I believe, like 100 submissions in five different jot forms. A lot of people kind of use this for a lot of different things. So I actually have the premium where I can create, I can actually receive up to 1,000 submissions based off of my premium membership. So that is something that is available depending on how big or how small your business is. You can have a free account, but you might have some better benefits if you were to have a premium account. So like I stated, this is just a blank jot form account. So we're just going to create a jot form. So we'll create, and what you want to do is create a form. You can use templates. You can start from scratch. We'll do a start from scratch and we'll use a template as well. So with the start from scratch, well, let's try that again. We'll just use a template. Um, a lot of people use this for like tax pros in our field. We kind of use this for a lot of different things. I actually use it for a client intake questionnaire as well as a VIP wait list. The VIP wait list kind of keeps everybody engaged. It keeps my book of business current as of, each and every year, and I'm able to, offer raffles or, things that would correlate to being a benefit of actually being on the VIP wait list. So I do use that. So we can just go with the first one, which is a new customer registration form. So you can use that template as well as search in here. There is a lot of different templates that you can find or use that might be a little bit more useful or kind of fall into the lines of what you're trying to do. Okay. Jot form is not working right. I will double check on that, but I can show you what a jot form might look like. So this is one of my VIP client list jot forms. I create one each and every year to just make sure, that people are active, people are willing to, take an extra step to make sure that they are on your wait list or your book of business or someone that you'll be servicing that year. So it's very, very simple. Name, uh, phone number, email. And then I just named it, the VIP list with my business, as well as you can put logos in here. You can change the colors of the backgrounds as well. And that's another reason why depending on how big or small you're looking to use the CRM. You may want to get a premium account because there is so much that you can do with a jot form. And you can get, a person, a graphic designer who can actually design you landing pages on jot forms. A lot of tax professionals use that, as a landing page, funnels, so on and so forth. These are all ways to market your business or capture just even just basic information for um, people that might be interested in your services. This could be a client, this could be someone who's looking to partner with you, this could be someone who's looking to invest in you. This might be, a future client, someone who wants to save, your information because they are, scoping you out. They're looking and they want to see exactly what you have to offer. And they will come back and make that purchase as long as you're doing your marketing and what you're supposed to be doing in order to keep, kind of things flowing. So that's why this is also good as well because you can really build your book of business, where you have emails, you have certain type of lists, certain type of clients for, every type of situation. So I also use it as a client questionnaire for my tax business. This one is a lot more detailed. I'm not going to get into a lot of the personal information because it does have the asterisk where if it's not entered in, then I wouldn't be able to go to the next page. But you can have these jot forms for however short or however long you want it. As you can see, this one helps me with, the data entry portion of being a tax pro. Okay, I got name, occupation, date of birth, social security number, filing status, address. I got phone number, email. I have a utility bill. If applicable, if you're filing for the head of household's filing status. So you have, the ability to put uploads on your job forms as well. I am going to stop screen sharing real quick here to see if it's gonna let me create one. If not, then I will just log into my account and create one just for you guys. But I don't want to have any personal information out there. So let me just create this one. Let's go from the template. Yeah, I'm not sure what was up with the free account, but I was able to create a job form on my account. I'll go ahead and share the screen again. So this is a blank jot form. You can create this for, as I showed you previously before I had stopped sharing my screen, is you are able to start from a template. So that's exactly what I did, a template. So I started from a template and I was able to basically pull the template up and basically you can use whatever you would like from this template. So for instance, you see it says new customer registration. Let's say you are making this client intake form. You can go ahead and for XYZ business. Customer details. I mean, you can keep that, remove it, whatever the case may be. Full name. Um, these are all anything that you click, all these sections, they can be deleted, added, or moved. So let's say if you want the phone number to actually be under the full name, you just move it like that. Um, let's move that back down here. Let's see, we can delete these. We'll just make it really simple. Um, the templates come with a lot of different, things you can add in here. Now let's go to the add element portion over here. So you can add an element and it goes from anywhere to you can add an appointment. You can add a signature at the bottom of the form if you like. That would require everybody that actually fills this form out to sign it. Let's say you want this to be a client intake form. You can put all of your rules and procedures in a paragraph right before the signature. And you can put something like, whatever that you may have. So let's say you list your return policy, your refund policy, so on and so forth. This would basically, with that signature, bind the client to those rules and procedures, which is really, really good for a client intake form. Let's see here. You can change the background color of the job form. I had clicked this, the form designer. You can change the background. Let's say you moved it black, and then you would like the font to be red. So then you change that like that. You add your logo. You can upload logos from your um, Drive. You can, go to your images. You can have some images saved. Maybe you have a logo for your business, so you can click, once you have used it, it should be in your My Images, and you'll be able to use that as well. I'm pretty sure I have one for my business. I'll select the white one. So that puts your logo at the top of this intake form so they know that it is yours. You can add multiple choice questions there. You see how I grabbed that multiple choice and just dropped it right there on the form. So then what is your favorite color? And you can go pink, white, blue, black, and you could add more options. Let me see here, this one. You can add a drop down question. This is the one I like to use for client intake forms. Was your, what was your filing status last year? So then you'll select in there, single. Oops. You can head of household, married, filing jointly. And okay, so then that will make them have to answer that question, or at least list that filing status. You are also able to click the properties of each one if you need that one to be required, like they will not be able to move on without answering that question. You can click required for that. um, there's a lot of options with Jotform, like the possibilities are endless. If you need to put a file upload, this is for driver's license. And they can upload the file right there. If you want to put a captcha right there just to make sure they're human. This also does provide like an audit trail, exactly, when they signed it, the email, all that good stuff. So this is really, really binding and it helps. If you wanted to take a payment, you can actually put that as there as well. So you can add products to your jot form. This one is a little bit more intricate. We're not going to go into adding products, but you can take payments on Jotform as well. You can connect Stripe, PayPal, Square, Afterpay, all of those payment methods, Klarna, Venmo, so on and so forth, and able to capture payments as well. There are some other like widgets and things, like for instance, let's say if you wanted them to drop upload a picture of their driver's license and then you want them to take a photo as well to verify that they are who they are. That's even better. You can do that as well. Terms and conditions again. You are just adding and building this form. Let's see what else here. So yeah, a lot of people use Jotform for in order to gather client information, kind of have it all in one place. This is a good place. What I like to do for my client intake form, I have very intricate questions on my client intake form that helps me with due diligence, as well as parts that they can upload, a picture of their driver's license, so on and so forth. So there is a lot of elements in Jotform. Like I said, you can put products on there as well. We won't really get into that, but you can really play with Jotform so that it is kind of everything that you need it to be. Okay, this is not removing. Let's say you want this to kind of basically gather the client's information and then set an appointment with you. You can drop that appointment thing down, and when the client looks at it, they will be able to pick an appointment. I'm not sure why it's not showing that. I believe you will have to sync it with your calendar, have your appointment slot duration. There's basically all that information regarding that as well. And then if you want to preview the form up here to the left, this is what the form would look like based off what we just put in there, which isn't too bad, but you can use as little, see, as you can see, you're able to drop that appointment in there and they can schedule an appointment with you as well. So, which is always good. So this might be good for funnels, client appointments, so on and so forth, signatures, gathering those. So yeah, that is Jotform. It is a very, very quick class on Jotform. There are so many benefits. Like I stated, you can find you a graphic designer, someone who actually customizes even these forms, and you can have a full landing page website with Jotform as well. Once you do or have purchased your premium package, I do believe that you're able to maybe rename the Jotforms or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But yes, this is a very, very good tool for anyone who is looking to build a book of business. You can have these forms for as however long you want, as well as you can, always send this to new clients, prospective clients, any clients, and they would be able to. Um, they will be able to keep this as a book of business. So I do have some phone calls coming in. I am going to let you guys go. If you guys have any additional questions, let me know. This is a very, very quick class on Jotform, but I did want to get on here and let you guys know exactly how I use it and how it can be useful for you. So hope everybody, takes this and they're able to find some type of knowledge or some type of information and apply it to their business. So, everybody, have a great day.